All right, guys, welcome back to the EU LCS. I am joined by the victorious Upset after a clash with Giants. Felt for most of the game like a pretty one-sided affair once your composition got going, but Brand picked up against you in the bottom lane. I think a lot of people want to know, is it as bad to deal with in competitive as it is in solo queue?
I think it's definitely less bad to deal with in competitive, because at some point he will just get one shot and he can't snowball as hard. But this game was actually quite difficult because we had Twitch, and Twitch has poison on red buff level 1, and then our jungle lost the red buff, so he lost like a lot of impact that he could have, and maybe he could pressure their bot more, the Brand pick in specific, so they can't take turret so fast. But even though I haven't, and I also haven't seen Brand for a very long time, like I think last time was probably Liquid at Worlds, but I think it definitely has potential to snowball early game, but at some point it just falls off very hard, and especially against Twitch, I just one-shot everyone anyways.
All right. Well, I just want to ask you one more question as we get closer to our next matchup. Schalke is a team that's been having a lot of up and down results. It seems like there have been some struggles for you guys. With you now coming back to the lineup and everything seemingly squared away in terms of health and all 5 players now being available, what do you think is the biggest thing that this team needs to work on in weeks moving forward?
I think we had a pretty rough time these last 2 weeks because I was sick for a lot of time and we had to play with Boris, our sub, who did very well. And I was actually very proud of my team how they played without me even. But I think the biggest thing we have to work on right now is translating scrim performance into stage performance, because we're definitely a lot more nervous, I feel, or our game plans aren't working as cleanly as in scrims. So we have to look at every game and because from these stage games we can improve like the most out of anything. Because if you play differently on stage than in scrims, you have to fix it as soon as possible. And I think once we get into a better mindset on stage, where we are very comfortable and confident, we will perform very good and we can compete at the top.
All right, well, congrats again on the win. I look forward to seeing at how that develops over the week. But for now, we're going to send it back to Schalke, the analyst desk, to get us into our next matchup.